It is a tubular structure that connects the ovary and the stigma. It is responsible for the transportation of pollen from the stigma to the ovary and holding the stigma in place. So these are the three parts of the pistil: stigma, style and ovary. Stigma is the upper part or the top of the carpel where the pollen grains from the other flower land and or stick. Style, it is a tubular structure that connects the ovary and the stigma, which is responsible for the transportation of pollen from the stigma to the ovary and holding the stigma in place. And last is your style. Now these are the three structure. Now comes megasporangia and megasporogenesis. The ovule is connected to the placenta with a stalk called funicle. The ovule is connected to the placenta with a stalk called funicle. It yields megasporocytes that form megaspores. These megasporogenesis is the process of arrangement of megaspores from megaspore mother cell. The megaspore mother cell divides meiotically. One of the three megaspores is utilized while the other three degenerate. The functional megaspore forms the female gametophyte. Now this was the megasporogia and megasporogenesis. Now these are the flowers, the reproductive part of the plant we have completed, in which we have read about all these four parts of the flower, or you can say the typical part of the flower or the four whorls of the flower, which is being involved in the reproduction of a flowering plant, or you can say in the angiosperm. So this is the structure of a typical flower we have studied. Something more that we can understand: calyx and corolla are called accessory whorls of the flower because they just help in pollination but do not take part in reproduction. So this was the introduction that I have completed. I will be again back with the next videos earlier that I should explain more about all these things. Till, please go through the video, hear it once, twice and thrice, and you do have any query, do ask me.